All right, today we're talking travel kit, we're talking camera bags, we're talking accessories, we're talking a little bit of EDC. We're talking about what comes with me anytime I leave my house for an extended period of time, basically over a day. All right, so in a few days I'm leaving town for a little bit. I'm going to the mountains with my girlfriend and her family. We're gonna be lighting some fires, we're gonna be drinking hot cocoa in the snow. Exactly the Christmas that I'm looking for. And of course, I'm taking all my cool stuff with me. So let's start with the camera bag itself. Backpacks are a little bit of an issue for me. I've never really been able to find one that I really liked until my girlfriend, funnily enough, bought me this one, I think 2 years ago now for my birthday. So let me just tell you guys why I love it. First of all, the size, this thing is really small, but it packs a punch. It carries a lot of stuff. And even when it is full to the brim, it doesn't feel that heavy. I love the look of it, big fan of gray, so it works really cool. And by far my favorite aspect of the backpack, by far, is the fact that you can put the laptop in the front and you don't have to open the back where all the camera equipment is to access your computer. I cannot tell you guys how much I love that. When I was at my full-time job, the laptop section was up here. So I had to basically put my backpack on the ground, open it, expose all of my equipment to take the laptop, to then zip it back up and then put the laptop on a thing. You're taking your sweet time. People are looking at you weird. Not in any way that you want to be looked at in an airport. So let's talk about the laptop itself. That little cheeky lap, by the way, if you haven't seen, I just posted a video about this. This is my brand new MacBook M4 Pro. I'll leave the video somewhere around here. But yeah, I absolutely love this thing. This is a workhorse of a laptop. This can handle my full production. There's nothing in here right now because I'm going to be packing it as I go. The camera that I'm currently using is the Panasonic GH7. I think I mentioned this in the previous video. That is my main camera. That is my only camera. It is my camera for video. It is my camera for photo. Absolutely loving it. Does everything I needed to do. Open gate, 4K 120, all the good stuff lives in this camera. Surprisingly really good for photos as well. I am maybe gonna upgrade to a photo first camera, like a full frame, high megapixel sensor next year, maybe 2027. Still figuring it out. Photography is a genre that I am getting much more into these days and I'm having a lot of fun with it. Now there are 3 lenses that I'm really mainly using these days, and my main one, because I'm getting really into macro and close-up photography these days, it's a genre that I'm having a lot of fun with and I want to explore more. This is my 30mm macro lens. That's right, it's a macro and it's a 30mm. Really, really cool lens. This is a Swiss Army knife. This thing can do portraiture, it can do landscapes, it can do macro, close-up stuff. It is really a very, very versatile lens. It's a prime lens, so you got it nice and sharp. It is a 2.8, so not as fast as I was like, especially considering the fact that I'm on a micro four thirds. That's a little bit of a bummer, but other than that, this is the Swiss Army knife lens. This is the lens that I think, especially going into 2026, I'm gonna be probably using the most for close-up, products, maybe some portraiture, landscape, mid-shot sort of stuff. This thing can really handle a lot of different genres and a lot of different styles and a lot of different focal lengths in such a small little package. So this is a really cool lens. So this thing, no brainer, goes nice, tucked in the back corner. That is gonna be my primary lens, I think, in 2026. The second lens I'm bringing is this guy right here. This is the 45-200. I'm gonna be honest, I don't like this lens. I don't like it. I think it's a little bit muddy, it's a little bit soft. I don't like the colors. I don't like the fact that the autofocus doesn't work at 24 frames per second when I'm shooting video, which is what I shoot 95% of the time. The only reason I keep it, the only reason I use it is because this is the only zoom long lens that I've got. When I do go away, generally speaking, it is to go somewhere, you know, more outdoorsy. And sometimes when you are in those environments, you do see a bird or something cool or something further out in the distance that's just gonna, you just can't get with any other focal length. And I would much rather still have this in my camera bag than not have this in my camera bag. And last but certainly not least, we've got what I'm shooting on right now, the Leica 9mm Panasonic collab sort of lens. This lens is phenomenal. If I could get the glass that is used on this lens, then this lens might turn into woohoo. Oh yeah. This is my primary lens specifically for video, any type of vlogging. I'm using it right now, obviously. And obviously for photography, it's really good for landscapes and wider shots and things like that. Really good lens, really good glass. ND filters, can't not have them. I have 3 of these, 1 for each lens. All right, next up we got tripods. Now tripods is quite similar with the camera bag. I haven't had too much good luck with picking out tripods that I like until this guy right here. This is the Manbilly YF0, and this thing is fantastic. It's carbon fiber, so light as a feather. Super slimline, a little bit taller than I would like. I know that that really cool tripod from Peak Design is shorter than this and more compact than this, but it's $200 and this thing is 70 or 80 bucks or something like that. So much more affordable, and you get this really cool little handle going on up here. Is there a name for that? Obviously ball head, so vertical, horizontal, no problem. And this backpack doesn't really have like a tripod holder or anything like that, but it does, but it doesn't. So basically what you do is you take the tripod, you get one leg, put it in, and then here at the bottom, you just unzip that, and then you put one leg back in it, and then you're good to go. And in the same tripod family, we've got this little mini desk tripod from Small Rig. Again, this thing mainly I use for vlogging and like talking to the camera and things like that. But if I am in a situation where I just want to talk to the camera and there's a surface like a desk or a table or whatnot, I can just take this, put it on the table, talk to the camera. This thing actually comes in really clutch. It's made really well. It's also, again, got the ball head. The plate at the top is obviously the same as my tripod, so I can just switch the camera between tripod and this, no problem, without having to like unscrew or anything like that, which is great. Very small, very easy to use, very compact, very convenient. Comes with me everywhere I go. Next up, we've got ourselves a drone. This is the DJI Mini 4 Pro. Aerial photography and videography is something that I haven't really been doing that much, but it is something that I want to do more going into 2026. I want to have a little bit more fun with it. I want to try new things, and it just fits right there. No problem. I think I bought this camera strap, 6 years ago? This is from Peak Design. Haven't felt the need to switch it. It's got like those little red bits, so you know, you just kind of like clamp it in, unclamp, clamp it in, unclamp. Super easy to use, super easy to take off and on. What else you want? These things are awesome. These are like little portable lights by Newer. Now, as I mentioned before, macro and close-up photography is a genre that I'm having a lot of fun with, and I really want to do a lot more of that next year. And that is a genre that does specifically require certain, well, not always, but a lot of times will require a little bit of extra help from light. So if you're in a place where you just don't have much light available, having portable tube lights are super convenient. These are magnetized, so you know they just clamp onto each other. My action camera, this is the DJI Action 4. This is a video, I think it's called the Rode Micro. Yeah, Rode Micro. So that's what I'll be bringing with me with the camera side of things. Now let's talk a little bit about the extra little things with me, like my EDC stuff, my everyday stuff that always comes with me whenever I'm traveling. Oh boy, I really like journaling. I really enjoy the feeling of it. I really enjoy just, you know, writing my thoughts or, you know, like memories or whatnot. It's really enjoyable, and I really like this journal that I bought. I love the fact that it's leather. I love the fact that you got the strap to take it off. It feels, you know, it feels medieval. It feels like something that, you know, has nothing to do with modern day technology. It feels like you're writing during a time where you didn't have an iPad or a computer or a phone or anything like that, and I love that. I think that's really cool. I've always been into that sort of aesthetic and that sort of look. Where I got it wrong is the size of this thing. This thing is huge. It doesn't even fit in my backpack. So this actually has to go in my suitcase or my carry-on with me. So it's really annoying. So I really like it, and I will definitely continue to journal in books of this sort of nature. But I think for my next one, I'm gonna go for more of a slimmer profile so that I can just kind of slide it in the laptop compartment or whatever. It doesn't need to be this big. Let's just put it that way. Pen, this is my journal pen. I'm a bit weird with this kind of stuff. I have to have a pen for every specific thing that I do. Staying with the journal theme, we've got ourselves one of these old school Polaroids. This is the Instax Mini 9. I always love to take, especially those intimate moments, you know, like, you know, just fun memories with my friends, my family, my girlfriend, my cat, and they all live in the journal as well, and I'll like tell little stories about them and things like that. So this is like the journal's companion, and this is an absolute no-brainer. I mean, forget all of this stuff, everything else, like I would rather take these two things than anything else when I'm traveling. Absolutely none of this belongs on social media. This is completely for me and my loved ones. And I love that. I think that's really important, especially in today's world where everything's going super digital. I think making sure that I have analog in my life and that I have things that are just completely undigital, or completely away from social media, that's really important to me. And to wrap it up, the two sort of EDC things that always come with me are pretty obvious. One of them, well, I'm not even gonna talk about phone because of course my phone comes with me. Wallet. I still like wallets. I know that a lot of people just use, Apple Pay and just never really use a wallet anymore. I disagree with that. I still like having a wallet. I don't know why. I guess I just like it. This is from a company called Volkit. I love this thing because, I mean, first of all, it's brown leather. I'm a big fan of brown leather. I like the fact that you do have little compartments here where you can keep like other cards or little pieces of cash or whatnot. I don't really keep much cash, but I do keep a little Polaroid photo of my girlfriend and I. This is the first photo that we ever took together. So that lives in my wallet. Very important to me, especially when I was traveling a lot with my job. I would always want to look at it, you know, when I would land from a plane or whatever. But another really cool part of this is to get my cards and everything, you have to kind of like hit this little thing here, and then your card just pop out. Really cool little feature. I'm a big fan of that. And it's not going anywhere. Once your cards are in, you can wiggle this thing like crazy. Nothing will come out. They're safe and sound. And then you just pop them out and then you grab whatever you need from there. I really like that. Feels very secret agency, very cool, little fidgety gadget little stuff. Big fan. Watch guy. Not really, but maybe we're getting there. I don't know. I've never really been a watch guy. You know, when I was growing up, never had one. You know, I think my dad gave me one when I was like, I don't know, like 12 or something like that, and I think I lost it 3 days later. I never really cared for them, but because I love aesthetics and I love things that look good and I love photography and things like that, I've grown up very recently to really appreciate beautiful watches, like more like pieces of art versus timepieces. I couldn't care less about Rolex. I couldn't care less about how much they cost. I couldn't care less. I actually don't want them to cost a lot. I don't know the difference between a field watch and I don't even know what kind of other watches are out there. But there is something about having certain watches that just suit you, that suit your look, that suit your vibe, and that look really cool that I just love. So, and this is my first one. This is my first watch, and yeah, I've been wearing it every single day. I absolutely love this thing. I mean, I love the fact that it's gunmetal with wood and the sharp blue. It is a beautiful watch. I just want to look at it all the time. Forget about time, I just want to look at it. And so yeah, so this is on me all the time, whether I'm traveling, wherever I'm going. This watch is coming with me. I have a feeling that I'm gonna want to get more watches that are within this good looking range. And so that might become a bit of a problem. I don't really know, we'll see. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful Christmas. I'll be seeing you guys very soon.